What's up? Back with the foil drive Fusion. Transparently, I made this video the other day, but I didn't like it. The wind kind of turned onshore, so I'm redoing it today. What I am doing is I'm going to do an upwind downwind with the foil drive Fusion. I'm not going to go fully to see how far it can go to the max. I'm just going to go a little bit, show you the battery percentage and show you where it's at. I'm just going to be using GoPro for this. Wind's blowing like 15 knots, buoy's reading 3.5 feet right now, and it's complete side shore, so we should have much better conditions than the last time, and we're gonna get out there and get after it. All right, we're getting out there. Got the orangey on for safety. Foil drive Fusion, high power motor. Got the 860R from Code in this North Swell 4.7, 43 liters. Been liking this board just as a kind of mid-length, but a little shorter and stubbier with the liters. Helps getting up, but I've also got my watch on and the V3 remote, so I'm gonna see how those two compare in the distance I go. I'm gonna head straight upwind and hopefully conditions are good. Woo. All right, we're up and riding. Wind is blowing south. It's a south wind, so I started on the north side of the pier, so I got it a little blocked. There's some good swell rolling in, so hopefully after this I'll get some surfing in. But going around the pier head right now, and we're getting out in the open swell. Definitely some big rollers. I wish I put my pod a little lower because I'm just reaching all over the place, but saved myself there. But all in all, it'll work. Just a little more difficult. I gotta pay attention a little more. It still feels like the swell is coming in a lot. Try to go out more, and we'll see how this goes. I am at 1 mile, still at 93% battery, so we are doing just fine. All right, I can't lie, the swell seems to be kind of going inshore again. I mean, I'm going out right now and I'm just going against it, so this might kind of be a fail again, but you'll get the gist. I'll combine both of my sessions and you'll really see how well I think the Fusion is working for these upwind downwinds of a little shorter length. We are at 2.5 miles and I'm just at 80%, so that's pretty good. We're running at like 80% throttle also, going straight into this headwind. There's nowhere to hide, and I got an 860 wing on, so definitely using a little more throttle than ideal, but we're still gonna we could go 5 miles and only still have 50% throttle or 50% battery left. These rollers are big. Look at that. The GoPro's not gonna do it justice like usual, but it is so big. Also, the fun thing about whitewater. If you're still learning downwinding, you can get 5 miles upwind, 15% battery. Then you know you can go downwind and use that other 50%. You can motor the whole way down and know you're gonna make it back. So that's pretty cool. It's just ultimately you can make it so far with being being a little more intermediate as you're downwinding. I'm gonna get back up. Hard to talk and motor upwind, but we're doing it. But yeah, I think the added safety and reassurance is really nice with this fusion. And I said this last time I downwinded with it, you get used to the added weight. And then if you switch back to the Max, it's like you're trading lead. Kind of how the Max is versus just regular prone. You're going to be even more nimble on the Max after training with the fusion. So that's really cool. I'm going to go off with a little bit more. I think I'll go to 4 miles and then I'll turn around and surf these monsters all the way back to the car. My finger is cramping, but I'm at 3.5 and we're still at 65% battery. So we're doing just fine. Alright. Whoa. We are at 4. We are going to spin around and try to downwind back. Even though it's a little onshore. It's not completely onshore like the other day, but it's not perfect. Here we go. We're up on foil. We're cruising. Woo-hoo. These are moving fast. Woo! I'm gonna make it back so fast. Woo! Holy! Look at that! Woo-hoo! I'm struggling. I can't keep up with some of these waves. Should have had one wing smaller, but we're doing good. We're almost there. We're at we've gone about a mile. There we go. Here we go. We're at 6.5 miles. We still have 48% battery. So I've been heavily motoring because I'm not very good at this stuff, but I think you get the gist. I'm getting some decent rides. We're getting close to done, so we'll finish it off. Here we go. Speed! Woo! Flying. The end here gets choppy. Alright, we did it. We made it back to the pier. It was not the prettiest, but we accomplished it. All in all, Fusion works great for it. I think for beginners like myself in the downwinding space, Fusion's your ticket to ride. You're guaranteed to get back to where you need to go, and you always have that motor if you need to use it. So all in all, loving it for that. We're gonna cruise some of these downwind bumps for a different video and get the Fusion in some waves. So hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next one.